Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, Talking Solutions with Queen Lebonkize. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, and share this video. Most importantly, hit on the notification button so that you'll be updated with my next and upcoming videos. Guys, my motto is very simple. Success is finding a human need and reaching out to meet that need. Success is leaving the world better and richer than how you met it. We are currently faced with protests, looting, and a series of lawlessness in our country. And we have, of course, listened to the second State of the Nation address by our dear President Cyril Ramaphosa. And I just want us to quickly go into this video and see the reality of the current situation and the challenges which is facing our nation currently, which I will say it is clearly poverty and hunger, and youth void of purpose and vision. Let us go straight into it.
Members of the SANDF are being stationed in parts of KwaZulu-Natal and Gauteng as the unrest continues in some areas of these provinces. At least 6 people have reportedly died following days of looting and destruction of property. According to police reports, at least 219 people have been arrested since the protest broke out last week. The shutdown in KZN was initially in response to former President Jacob Zuma's incarceration. The eThekwini municipality says that a video showing Metro police officers allegedly looting has been misconstrued. In a statement, the city says that upon a preliminary investigation, it was determined that the officers were actually confiscating goods from the alleged looters and recovering items that were abandoned by those criminal elements who were looting. The city says it will continue to investigate all allegations against the Metro police officers. It's also appealing for calm as protests and looting continue across the city. Well, our senior reporter, Griselda Lewis, has been in and around the city of Johannesburg since this morning. Good afternoon, Griselda. Just tell us what's happening where you are right now.
Well, Nompu, multiple arrests continue to be made here in Katlehong. You see, this particular gentleman has been arrested and waiting to be taken away at this particular point. Well, this as the looting at this particular mall continues here at Katlehong. What you would see right here in front of me at the moment, you see just the looters moving towards that particular direction now. That one carrying, shielding himself off, moving towards that direction. Every time police try to move and trying to get the looters away from continuing with the looting of the remains, just have a look there. Those live pictures. Every time the police move away, they keep, there you have it, more people moving in to go and loot at this particular mall here in Katlehong. They keep pelting stones towards the direction where we are at this stage. Every time police try to advance to go towards that particular area, then they just keep going back. If you stay with us for just a few seconds, take a look at that. It's hundreds of people who are moving towards this area. Every time the police move back, they move towards the area, the shops and loot whatever remains in these shops at the moment. You could see everything here is absolutely damaged. There's not a single store that has survived the looting at this particular spot. So really, the police are really caught between a rock and a hard place at this point. More police coming in at this point. To stay with us on for a few seconds. And that's exactly it, Nompu. An issue of cat and mouse where you have police at this particular point trying to move the protesters from where they are, from looting, continuing to loot some of the shops here. I mean, to give you just an idea of what's taking place, I'm going to try to move just a little bit back because every time we try to move towards this direction, you have a lot of, there you have it again. The minute the police officer turns his back, there they move back again to that particular area. So I'm going to cross to my colleague, I think Jodie Paulser, who is in Durban at the moment. I'm not sure if you're going to her just yet, Nompu, but the situation here in Katlehong continues to be, there you have it, mattresses and a whole list of other items which continue to be taken from this particular store here. And multiple arrests have been made. That's certainly not deterring the looters from continuing with their action. A lot of things being taken, cooking oil, rice, just some of the items that I managed to see, some clothing as well. So anything that they can basically find themselves with, have a look there. Those are the multiple plastic bags that the looters keep taking. And they're going in their hundreds. There'll be nothing left here, I think, in the next hour or to hour and a half if the situation continues this way. So weather will certainly monitor the situation with South Africa now indicating, of course, that it will continue or it will go ahead with the deployment of the South African National Defence Force, whether that will be able to quell the kind of tension that we're seeing at the moment and the kind of activity which has been taking place, which has been widely condemned in the sense that there you have it again, mattresses and anything that is remaining has been looted from this particular part where we are. So we'll continue to monitor the situation here, Nompu, and also try to be safe. They're absolutely not afraid at all. Everything is being taken from where we are at this particular point. They're moving towards my direction. Going to try and move back just a little bit with my colleague, Japan Matebula. But as you can see, the looting continues, basically, of anything and everything that is within sight.
Griselda, let me come in there. Griselda, where are the police? I mean, we saw one lonely policeman there, and he retreated for whatever reason. Where are the police? And if indeed the SANDF is going to be deployed, where are they?
There you have it. No, but take a look at that. Once again, fleeing. It's about to be a stampede if this continues. Police simply cannot contain the situation. The number of people who are here far outweigh. Mama wenzani? Nenzani kodwa Nkosi yami? Nenzani kodwa Nkosi yami? All right, try to move out from this particular area where we are. And basically the community trying to salvage whatever it can here. But you can see it's being done with absolute impunity. Nobody really cares. Nobody really cares about the situation. They're basically outnumbered, the police, where they are. And there's nothing, absolutely nothing that they're going to be able to do because now the police have moved back from the area where they are. And as you can see there, if my colleague can stick on mattresses, anything, here's just carpets as well. They couldn't care to be live on television at this particular point. The police Nyala that was here just a few moments ago as well has also retreated from far back. We tried to ask whether there will be a deployment of the South African National Defence Force, in particular to areas like this. That certainly remains to be seen. We haven't seen them at this particular point. But as you can see, it is free for all, everyone to help themselves, and they couldn't be bothered about the presence, I guess, of the media here as well. And the police have basically just moved back.
Absolutely shocking, Griselda. Absolutely shocking. Thank you very much for your report.
You know, guys, you have seen it for yourself. Lawlessness is very, very bad for any nation. But whether we like it or not, that is a true picture of South Africa currently. This is a nation that is hungry, that is angry. So what do we say to these things? How do we solve this problem? What is our top priority on the list? You know, I've listened to the president's address and I could just pick up that the top of the list is vaccination. But I beg to differ, with all due respect, Mr. President, to say South Africa solution right now, it's not vaccine, but it is an upliftment of our youth, empowerment of our youth. We need to make sure that we empower our youth and make sure that they are self-sustainable. And by so doing, I'm not meaning that we should give them money. Let's not give them the fish, but let's teach them how to catch the fish. These pictures they had, it's shaming. It's not something that we should be proud of as a nation. The whole world is watching. And we cannot, pretend as if all is well. It cannot be well. We cannot turn a blind eye on the truth behind this. People are hungry. We have a problem of hunger and poverty in South Africa. And therefore, I would like to call on the ANC-led government to say, the people are crying. Hear the cries. Hear the cries. Come down to the level of your people. You are the people of you are the government of the people, by the people, for the people. It is the very same people that elected you and put you in your positions. Come down and hear them out. We are not condoning or promoting lawlessness. The rule of law must, of course, apply. But this picture must give you a clear message. The solution of the current situation in South Africa, it is not vaccine. So I'm not inspired to hear, oh, so-and-so is donating so many billions of vaccines. No, that does not inspire the nation. That does not give us hope. We need to build South Africa. The youth of South Africa is crying out to ANC Youth League. The women of South Africa is crying out to ANC Women's League. You have seen women, you have seen children, you have seen abogogo, the grannies, looting, trying to lay their hands on everything they could lay their hands on just for survival. It makes my heart bleed. We need to go back and serve the nation without, of course, forgetting to pray for South Africa. Pray for her soul, pray for her peace, and for her prosperity. Thank you so much for listening. Your comments will be highly appreciated. I'm your host, Mother of Nations, Queen Lebo Mkhize, reporting without fear nor favor from Johannesburg, South Africa. Shalom, shalom. I love you all. God bless South Africa. Thank you.